All right, all right, all right. Welcome to GUFON on Sunday night. I'm your host, Rish Zhuzhuzhur, and we're going live on Sunday for everybody. That's right, that's right. It's raining and thundering like a banshee out there today, like this afternoon. Like it was all right in the morning, just a little shim sham, but I was kind of asleep, so it didn't really bother me. Then all of a sudden, it came down in shingles. Shingles? Sheets? Dogs and cats too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I put a video up on you know, the internet. It's pretty bad. It's pretty fun actually. It was good. It was a good time. It dropped about 15 degrees. Yeah, degrees. It did. Yeah. I want to show you my goods. Now, I could just, oh, hold on. What is this? Get the But today and tomorrow, we're supposed to have some real violente storms. And today, I was shocked at how violent the storms were. This was just a 3-minute piece. Now we're moving. It's now here. Woo! Oh! I found a good place to hide. Holy shit. Let me tell you, that lightning, wow, was brutal. You just can't see it. It doesn't show up on video. Like, if it was nighttime, you'd be able to see a little bit, but this is, the rain was, they're saying we had an inch and a half of rain in 30 minutes. Wow. That's a lot of water. Oh, no. Like, I never see my front yard get flooded, and it was starting to flood. Not flood, it dropped about puddles of water. 10 more degrees. And wow. Before this started, oh! It was weird. All the clouds were coming from every direction. I have it all on video. It was bizarre. It was scary. And then it hailed a little bit with the rain. Now, if you had headphones on, you'll be able to hear the thunder. It doesn't show up on mobile. You can barely hear it on a mobile phone. Holy mackerel. This is unbelievable. It rained like this for about 2 hours. It's still going. It's still raining. I worked out and it stopped raining. And then it started up again. And now they're saying more storms at 7 and then 11 and all day tomorrow. It's going to be like this. There's hail mixed in with it. The wind died down, I think. It does die down. Pretty cool. Wow. This is unbelievable. Chaos at the trailer park. I've only seen one other thunderstorm like this since I've been out here. 2.5 years ago. Whoa! You guys couldn't see that. Oh! It's like watching a thunderstorm video. Anyway. Welcome to the show tonight. That's right, 3 minutes of thunder, lightning, and torrential rains in Florida. And it was a doozy. And it's still coming in waves now, but a lot less violent. But tomorrow they're saying it's going to be bad. I'm going to be out there doing the thing, my thing. And we'll have an umbrella. I got an umbrella in the glove box. It's a biggie. I got one of those big oversized umbrellas. They call it the oversized umbrella. This thing is huge. Anyway, welcome to the show. Tonight, where, there's this very... All right, I'm going to tell you what I think first. There's this phenomenon going on that is being called the glitch worldwide, or the worldwide glitch. Mr. MBB333 is the problem with this whole new phenomenon that's going on. And it is, for lack of a better term, the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. And people are buying it. I got to show you. I don't even want to wait. I just want to get into it. But either it's the biggest lie or the biggest secret happening right now. And then when you want to know what it is? It's so stupid. It's the flashing light glitch. People are driving around anywhere. Could be anywhere in the world. And they see a light flashing like this. They record it and send it over to Mr. MBB333. He looks at it, goes, wow, that's a glitch. We got another glitch here in Osbury, Australia. A woman was driving down the freeway, stopped her car because she saw a flashing light. But it gets better, right? Because you know why flashing lights do happen, right? In the infrastructure, many reasons. The light bulbs are designed to do that when they get hot. They're designed to do that when they need to get replaced. They're set on timers to flash to remind the power company to replace or do maintenance. There are 100,000 reasons why lights flash. He's thinking it's a quasar or Tesla, something like Tesla energy going through the air and interfering with electronics worldwide. It gets better. People are driving around. They see a shopping center. The whole shopping center is flashing. Wah, 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 wah. Or beep, 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 beep. Doesn't matter the flash. Phenomenon. Send it over to Mr. MBB333. He'll look it over. Well, we've got this coming out of New Orleans. They seem to be happening all over the world, this glitch. That is a phenomena. I got to tell you, in Arizona, we're having it too. I also have a video that I want to share with you folks. But check this out. This is from New Orleans. Mary just happened to be driving by in her Chevrolet Camaro and noticed the whole shopping center was flashing. I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember growing up and seeing shopping centers flashing a whole block wide. I got to tell you, this phenomenon is worldwide. Let's go over to Iran. In Iran, they are saying missile silos are flashing. Yeah, I did this just in from Iran. They're saying missiles are being launched in repetition. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out here. That is a damn good impression. Well, what we're going to see here today is a real implication of something glitching in our atmosphere. I can't tell you what it is, but it's happening everywhere. Don't be scared, I'm not sure, but it is a global glitch, and nobody knows why. Let's take a look at Jonathan from New Connecticut. You got to give the guy credit. He is selling the dumbest thing I have ever heard in the history of a phenomenon. This is better than UFOs. You want to know why? Because it'll never end. He found a non-stop viral living for a couple of years at least. He's been doing it for a while. This glitch thing, at least a year that I know of. People are calling in. They leave him messages, they send videos. I mean, this is out of control. This is like when what's that one crazy lady who wears the NASA jacket? And I think her name is Gina Caglietto or something. Oh, and she's the biggest liar I've ever seen. The dumbest person that has ever spoken on the internet with a following. I mean, it is amazing. I'd rather be smart and not have a huge following than be her and have a huge following. Oh, this is just out of control. We're going to go over all this and Mr. MBB 333 videos on what's going on in the global glitch. Who's here today? And let's take a look at our chat room. Yoga with Denise. Nice to see you here. Good to see you. Marcel, Gufonian Rockstar. It's a pleasure to see you here. And Billy Nice, NYCE. Great way to spell it, but not N-I. What a great night we're having here at Intergalactic Wrangler. There's a Wrangler I've never thought I'd have to wrangle. Intergalactic Wrangler. His name should be spewed all over the universe. That is one of the bebop boop da 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 da. I'm back. I can't stop. You're trying to... You love us all! Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Jody's 75. Hey, Richie, it's my 50th birthday. Is it? Really? I can't believe you're doing this today. That is so nice of you. I wasn't even gonna... There was not... Well, because the power, then the internet, and then, remember last night? I actually fixed my computer and internet connection so well, it's scary fast. Like, I press a button and everything showed up. Like, that hasn't happened in months. I am so happy. Jody's, or Jodez 75. Yeah, you are 50, aren't you? With that 75 ever so brightly lit up in your name. That's a little special something there we've got from Jody Z. Mr. MBB3 here. We'd like to wish you a happy birthday, and we're just pulling up the birthday song. Kind of what we do here at GUFON, and anybody who wants their birthday announced, we'd go ahead and sing a song for you. It'll cost you, though, a nice $7.99 super chat. No, thank you very much. Hey, you know what? For real, though. I do want to wish you a happy birthday. Legitimate style. Let's do it for everybody. Come on, let's give Jody's 75 a birthday. 50th birthday. I can't believe you're doing this here. Good for... I mean, we are the nicest, I think, of all the channels in ufology. We care. Nobody else would do this for you. Not one other channel would do... Well, maybe one in the morning. Because, she's a nice girl. But nobody's as nice as me. Happy birthday, Jody's 75. Right here. All right, I'm just being a fool. Happy birthday. Come on, everybody. It's Jody's 50th birthday today. Let's sing happy birthday. First verse.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, where else would that happen, huh?
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, from us to you.
Happy birthday to
Jody's
you.
75. That's you.
Happy birthday to you.
Second verse, different than the first.
From good friends and true.
That's us, Jody's 75.
From old friends and
Forever and ever. Amen.
May good luck go with you.
Jody's 75.
And happiness too.
Yahoo! Happy 50th, Jody's 75. Thank you for the support, by the way. Shouldn't that be the other way around? I should be giving you a birthday pouch. Pouch. Happy birthday. And you know what? Can you do me and everybody here a favor? Come back in another 50. We'll do it again for your 100th. Huh? Oh, I may not be here. That's right. If I'm here, I'll be 107. Can you imagine? All right. Thank you, everybody, for singing and wishing and giving a birthday. She came here on her own. I mean, she could go anywhere, and she stayed here with us tonight. That, to me, you know, you're welcome. It's a pouch full of gold jewels, charms, and warm thoughts. I'm serious, man. I'm a whole new person this year. Metalhead, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Brian Yates is here. How'd he do? Sky Allen snuck in. I saw you. Good to see you. Nice to see everybody on a Sunday evening. All right, let's get started. Now, if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. I'm ditching you. I'm dodging you. It means we have a lot of show to do, and I can't just, so let's get going. If I see you in here, I'll say hello. Hey, you know how it goes with me in chat rooms? Just to let everybody know, I'm not a chat room guy. I don't spend time with the chat room that much. I try my hardest to communicate, see questions, but being what I am, I cannot do two things at once. If I did, we would be doing a chat room show because you guys talk about things I don't talk about in there. So I have no choice just to keep going. Look, we've tried it. I've tried communicating. I hear and read the comments. I see what people are saying. You know, I tried asking you, I'll never come back here again. I asked him the same question. He didn't even say hi. You know, one of my best friends was in the chat room the other night. I didn't say hi. But he didn't cry about it because he understands. When I found out he was in there, I was pissed. I'm like, I hate myself because I can't get any better at doing both. I just can't. It's hard. If you watch other shows where people are doing what I do by themselves, no guests, no help, nobody, and they are reading questions from the chat room, it will be a very chat room show. It'll be all chat room based because I've got stuff I want to talk to you about that I am bringing. Like when you watch the news, do you tell them what you want to watch? No. They disseminate what they found to you. That's what I'm doing. I'm like the news for ufology, the paranormal. That's how I think I've turned into. And forever, really. I always wanted to analyze footage with you guys. The only thing I can do is go, I know. Now I don't know. Before drones, it was easy. But I'm being honest, if people who are new here think that I'm going to see you every time you're here, I apologize for not. But everybody knows I care. You have to. I care about everybody, even though I don't show it. Glenn Collins, what do you say? See, he got here. I said hello. Andy Cowley, Jason Semero. Yo, what's up, Jay? Sin? I was going to say JS, but it didn't sound right, so I stopped. Good to see you, man. Lags. Abandon. What's up, everybody? See? All right, let's get to work. We do have some really interesting things to talk about. So, and hold on. And I'm going to start it off. I'm not going to wait for the chat room for people to get here. I'm just going to go into it because this is really bizarre stuff. Now, Mr. MBB333 is the biggest channel talking about this. I haven't found it anywhere else. Now, we talked about this once. And I thought, all right, we'll see where it goes. But oh my God. This is now a global phenomena. People by the thousands are sending in their videos to him about flashing lights. And they think it's a phenomenon that is out of control. Yeah, it is out of control because it's just a man-made. Do you know how many light bulbs and light sources there are? Holy mackerel. They're all made by man. And if it can be made by man, it can be broken or it won't last forever. Unreal. All right, let me see where he's at. So this lady sent in a video of a light in her house flashing. Never done it before. Even contacted the maintenance man, came over and took a look at it with an electrician. Couldn't find anything wrong, and now the light doesn't flash. Don't know what the phenomena is, but Mary was nice enough to... All right, let me send it over. I just can't. I haven't done his voice in forever, and it just feels good.
Never seen this light go haywire like this in her apartment. She didn't know if maybe there was something wrong with the wiring, the switch, maybe the light fixture itself. So she sent me an update. She went over to the office, told them what was going on in her apartment. They sent over an electrician to take a look at the light to make sure there wasn't anything wrong with it. And here's the updated video that was sent in by Miss Maria that I got today.
This is Maria from Kokomo, Oklahoma. And this is March the 1st. And,
we are now fascinated by flashing lights. This is how dumb people have gotten.
I noticed some of the comments in the video. These are inspected regularly. I had them, I said, well, just for peace of mind. Since everybody was atting me in the comments about, you need to have an electrician. An electrician comes every 6 months. Had them come check. They could not find anything wrong with this light. Nothing.
So as I just mentioned, and she just confirmed, there was an electrician that came over and looked at the lights. Like you saw my YouTube channel, as I don't want people like that on this YouTube channel now or ever. We don't disrespect people. And again, I'm very, very sorry. Guys, like you saw in Miss Maria's video, this global phenomena is not slowing down any. Every day I'm receiving new video footage of flashing lights, flashing phones, flashing TVs. Now we're getting reports of flashing traffic lights in an entire city. Check this out. This is not a joke. Baton Rouge, Louisiana sees major traffic light glitch. I couldn't believe this. Gentleman was watching TV. A viewer by the name of Chris Posey was watching his television. He recorded what he was seeing because he was quite surprised at the news report that came across his TV. Over 100 began to randomly blink, disrupting the flow of traffic for hours. Right down here in Louisiana. Check this out.
Across the capital area for several hours yesterday afternoon. You may have been stuck in this. As many as 100 traffic lights were blinking.
Blinking traffic lights in Louisiana, the capital city of all places. And it went on for hours, disrupting the flow of traffic. Unbelievable. I've got something else to share with you.
Guys, I mean, my whole life I've seen this stuff happen. Anytime there's an upgrade or there needs to be a maintenance repair, replacement, or, you know what I mean? The lights are set up to do that on a lot of these things, believe it or not. Yeah. So, I say stupid because how can you not know that this isn't anything magical? But he'll turn it into it. You'll see.
You guys, that's brand new. I mean, the traffic lights, we've seen a few.
He found a new genre.
Not on that large of a scale. This video here was sent in by Mary Alice from February 18th at 7 p.m. out of Red.
Some of the videos are cool.
Bluff, California, which is in Northern California.
Oh, Mr. MBB333. More flashing lights for you. This is at my storage facility in Red Bluff, California. And I noticed this a week ago when I was driving by, but I'm actually here tonight. It's about 7 o'clock. And flashing light phenomena is occurring here also. Red Bluff, California.
You know what I mean?
This is the real deal. There's something going on. Going
Watch.
to Port Charlotte, Florida.
There's another one.
4:45 in the morning. Video sent in by Flynn from March 1st of 2025. Like I said, this is continuing. This has been going on since November. Video has a little bit.
Okay. He just said something that I don't know how accurate it is. He is thinking that this phenomena started in November because that's when he got flooded with a lot of strange videos from people around the world, around the country, talking about these flashing lights. They've never noticed them before. And then now it's hitting him like, oh, whoa, what's going on with these flashing lights? Now, what did he say? November. What started in November? The drone show. Okay. What if those what if the drones that were being powered to fly with impunity, you know the story, what if they were being powered by a Tesla coil type of object? You know what I mean? Because they first of all, they couldn't be followed, tracked, whatever, for whatever reason. The radar couldn't track these things. Not sure. But MBB does a little bit of investigating. I mean, he doesn't just make this video and say, figure it out. He's got his Tesla coil. Somebody sent them a video of their Tesla coil lighting up a light bulb. Well, yeah. Hold on. So I'll just go a little bit by a little bit. Hold on. How do I do it? I want to be in there.
Bit of narration. Here we go.
There's one.
4:45 in the morning.
We're off prior
There's
to the
this one.
flashing event. Keep in mind, down in Chile here recently, there were 19 million people off the grid for a long period of time.
Lights, yes.
Here's another one.
Nassau, Bahamas.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jeanette.
Crazy, right?
247
Jeanette.
that I'm working on to add to the map. So I'm trying to work on a few each day. I've received over 500 different videos, and I'm just one person. Check this out. Video sent in by Edward. He noticed his smartphone going haywire, and these things hardly ever malfunction. Check this out.
Wait a minute, bro. Bro. If, can we switch me? Can we do this? If cell phones by the thousands start freaking out, then I would say one guy doesn't constitute an entire, oh my God, now cell phones are starting to, my cell phone glitches. They all glitch once or twice in their lifetime. My God. You can't make this stuff up. This is amazing to me what he's really filtering through as legitimate glitches. I mean, they are, but they're not magical glitches. These are normal manufacturers' timed glitches or warnings of updates, changes.
Miles, take exit 212B toward I-180 West. In 53 miles, take exit 212B toward I-180 West. In 53 miles, take exit 212B.
Just to show everybody.
I've had that happen before.
Take exit 212B toward I-180.
Then by Neil out of Virginia.
Now watch what they show us. They think this could be the reason it's happening.
And then you're going to see one by me from right out
It
here in
doesn't get any
Arizona.
better, guys.
I was watching a video of someone's lights blinking in their house. It made me think. I recently got a Tesla coil. Let's see what it looks like when it's turned on. And a light added to near it.
Hey guys, I got one too, and I just happened to try the same test at my home, and what do you know? It worked. Like, I could have told you it was going to work, bro.
See what's going on.
Tried this myself right here at home yesterday on March 1st. That's my Tesla coil. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a try. I tried it on two different bulbs. There's bulb number one. Intermittent electricity, right? Intermittent flashing.
Genius!
That's the first bulb. Here's the second bulb I tried.
And
Got the
guess what
same
happened?
result.
Wow, you figured it out.
Bulbs started flashing, just like the hundreds that we've seen from all over the world. But what if there was an explanation to what's going on here? Have you guys ever heard of Dr. Paul LaViolette? Dr. Paul LaViolette theorized many years ago about a lot of things, but one thing that he theorized about was the galactic superwave. And this is a quote from one of his papers. This was prediction number 13 back in 1983. He goes on to say in his dissertation, LaViolette proposed that a superwave produced by an explosion
of our galaxy's core could be immediately preceded by a very strong gamma ray pulse, 10,000 times stronger than what would come from a supernova explosion. He pointed out that upon impacting our upper atmosphere, this burst could strip electrons and induce a powerful electromagnetic pulse, which, like a high-altitude nuclear EMP, could have serious consequences for modern society. It could knock out satellites, interrupt radio, TV, and telephone communication, produce electrical surges on power lines, causing widespread blackouts, and possibly trigger an inadvertent launching of missiles. He was among the few to suggest that galactic core explosions could produce high-intensity gamma-ray outbursts that could affect the Earth. You be the judge. Hey, it's like, I don't know, a little punchy in there, It's like this guy with his theories of electrocution. No, I'm not buying it. Happy birthday, Jodas75, to you. I've got so much stuff. So that's it. That's the core of the new glitch that's happening worldwide. Yeah, Mr. MBB333 is sucking that up like Coca-Cola. He's just loving every minute of it. All right. Who sang it? Loverboy. Come on. What year? I think it was 1981. All right. So I was going to start the show a little differently, but I didn't. I went with the Mr. 333 story. And I've got some interesting things to discuss. Now, before we start all that, I do want to know, what do you think is going on with the lights flashing? Is it just man-made, timed to warn them of a warranty expiring, or they need to do an update on, I used to be friends with a guy who used to change the light bulbs on street lights. Stuff like that. Red light, yellow light, green light. Red light. Green light. What show? Squid Games 1 and 2. Red light. Don't move. They'll shoot your eye out. Crazy. They should just play red light, green light, or Simon Says. I like Simon Says. All right. So, I don't know. Here's what I think is going on, and then you could just comment away and everybody else will read it and go, oh, that's what you thought. I think it's nothing. I do. Just heard something at the door. It's very loud. Like somebody dropped something there. Is that someone there? What movie? Communion. Yeah, remember when he sees the alien? Christopher Walken does. It goes like this. Is that someone there? Is that someone there? Not who's there? Hello? Is that someone there? Whitley Strieber's story, Communion. And then he sees the alien peek its head. It's me. Remember that movie? Wasn't that good. The first half was good. Second half was boring. I didn't like it. I thought it was boring. Yeah. I didn't like it. I thought he overacted in it. Just me. Anyway, I didn't like the way it was directed. But that's just me. All right, I have stuff to show you. Interviews and sightings. And this is a good night. There's some good things here I'm going to be showing you. Pulling up some stuff I think it's relevant. Did you see that they're now saying Oswald couldn't have been the shooter because he was next to the president just minutes before he got shot, and he couldn't have been up in the suppositum or whatever. What do they call that? Suppository. Couldn't be in the suppository. Yeah. Ed Sheehan. No, wait. No. Ed, who is that? Lead Scaling. That guy who built the Coral Castle. Yeah, he's talking now. Why didn't the media celebrate the saving of the astronauts? Have you ever wondered about that? Nothing. Nothing. Not a parade. In the old days, they would have had a parade. Oh, you saved the lives. They'd be on TV talking about, oh my God. Well, I think they have to decompress for a while. They were up there 9 months? A long time. But Joe Rowe was talking about why didn't they celebrate? I think this is a legitimate. Chupacabra posted this. I don't think there's any fakery here. Let's take a look.
On everything he does, hide all the good stuff. You didn't hear a peep about Elon rescuing those people. That should have been on all of the news stories all day long. We should have had a live stream of it. It should have been a huge national event. We're finally going to rescue the astronauts who are trapped in the space station for 8 fucking months. And this super genius, this Elon Musk character, is the guy who figured out how to go get them. His company went and rescued them because we can't do it anymore. We couldn't rescue them. We had to rely on his company, and you don't hear shit about it. You don't hear shit about it. It's crazy. You hear a few stories. They're having a hard time coming back, but why weren't they live streaming the whole thing? That's a huge moment. Yeah. You're recovering these poor people. Like, this is a giant special interest story that would grab so many headlines, and it would have so much ratings because everybody wants to see it. Oh my God, they're going to get the astronauts. You'd be sitting on your couch with your family. Are they going to get them? Is it going to dock? Is it going to work?
Right. Are they going to blow
all
up?
That shit.
Remember those days? You know what? Because space is fake. I don't know why they didn't. I can only say it's because it's Elon Musk and they don't want to give Elon Musk any credit for anything because he's number one hated right now. I'm telling you, the people that make these decisions are so childish. I mean, we are literally dealing with people in 4th grade. Really. That's what you know what I mean. I'm not going to get into it tonight. I want to. I could. Maybe on RSA I will. I can talk a lot of stuff over there. But I won't do it here. I saw this video today, and it says George Floyd. Remember the guy who was killed on camera in front of the world during the Coco? That police officer straddled him, choked him out. Remember that guy? George Floyd? Allegedly, he's alive. And this guy looks exactly like him. He says it's him. He says, we're alive, baby. Crisis actor is what they're calling this guy. He played. It was all a play. It was all fake, is what they're saying. What do you think? Just for shits and gigs on a UFO show tonight.
Relax!
That's the guy working out.
We are alive, baby! We're alive!
I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Is that really him? Stephen A., I see that. It ain't him? Okay. Okay. I believe you. I didn't know. It looks just like the guy. It does. But I'm pretty sure it's not him. But it is amazingly. Let me pull up a picture of George Floyd. Guys, it looks just like him. I'm telling you, look. I mean, that's the guy. You want to see the video now? Now watch. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I already deleted it. Oh, no, wait, I have it saved. Hold on. I have to. I already deleted it. Yeah. Let me see if I have it here. Yeah, it looks like him. I don't have it anymore. If I come across it, I'll bring it up again. It looks like him. I think it looks just like him. Oh, Thor! Oh my God! I forgot. I'm a white guy. That's right. They all look the same to me. Right. That's horrible. That's horrible. But that's so fucking funny. Sorry. Thor. It looks like the guy. That looks just like him. Where did I put the video? Oh, wait. I think I found it. Hold on. I think it's right here coming up. It should come up any second. I'm in the area where I found it. It might have been deleted. Oh my God. You know, AOC is the weirdest creature I've ever seen in a woman uniform. She is weird. She is really bizarre. Like, I wouldn't even want to sleep with her because I would be afraid something would change in my DNA and I wouldn't be me anymore. She is just awful. Just a weirdo. I want to show you something though. Because you know, everybody's got an opinion in this field. And where I am getting a little bit frust. Hold on. I don't understand what happened here. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get to all these. There's no way. I am looking for something that was extremely important to talk about for tonight. We got some pyramid talk. We're going to talk about the pyramids tonight. Everybody's got their idea of what's going on. All right, I'm just going to play this 2-minute clip, 2.5-minute clip of, Luna, the JFK assassination footage held by NBC proves Oswald was not the shooter. I kid you not. Proves it. Oh, you ready for this? And says right here from NBC, who says this? Task Force? Who says this? Oh, Luna. It was made aware to me this evening that NBC actually has a video that's never been seen before. We're going to be sending a letter requesting that from NBC. It allegedly shows Oswald near the vehicle when the assassination took place, which means he couldn't have been the shooter. I believe the tapes belong to the American people. I would encourage anyone to ask NBC to release the tape to the public. The Task Force on the Declassification of Federal Secrets, the JFK Files hearing in this Tuesday, April 1st. Oh, it's this Tuesday, April 1st of all days. Hey, April 5th, mark your calendars. I'm going to a Trump rally against Trump. Oh, yeah.
So we actually have our hearing coming up on April 1st. That is not April Fool's Day. That's when the hearing is going to be. And we actually just confirmed today that the director, Oliver Stone, will be testifying at that hearing, as well as Jeff Morley and a few other people. You know, there's been some incredible breakthrough on these declassified documents, and kudos to President Trump for following through on his campaign promise to fully declassify. But look, Jesse, we need to ensure that the American people deserve the truth, get down to the facts of what actually happened. And I do believe that the Warren Commission never did give the American people the facts. And so we have those. We're excited to present them to the American people, and there's more to come on that.
Yeah, Jeff Morley, who was on my show, who's going to be testifying to your committee next week, he said because of these new releases, it's conclusive that the CIA was running Oswald, running him. And he also said that he doesn't think all of the documents have been released. Is that your understanding too?
Yeah, so we're actually in the process of tracking down two specific documents. And also, too, Jesse, I would like to actually tell the American people, it was made aware to me this evening that NBC actually has a video that's never been seen before. We're actually going to be sending a letter requesting that from NBC because it allegedly shows Oswald near the vehicle when the assassination took place, which means that he couldn't have been the shooter. So, again, we're tracking down all this information. But look, there's even a CIA document that came out that Mr. Morley pointed out that actually said that the CIA never bought the lone gunman theory. And so I think the American people had an inclination as to what we were saying, but we never had the hard evidence until now. And so it's important to note that in a free and fair society, how could you operate or have an agency operating in the shadows? And so kudos to President Trump, also Director Radcliffe and Tulsi Gabbard for pushing for this transparency. It is going to be generational changing that they've done this. And we hope to bring forward legislation to ensure that this never happens again for future generations to come.
You're saying NBC has been keeping this tape of Oswald under wraps?
Correct. In fact, Director Stone actually told
everything I do always leads us back to ufology.
Told us that he was showed this tape, that it was a secondary copy, and that he said that this could blow open the entire JFK
at the new
investigation.
GUFON.
What I will also tell you, though, Jesse, is he said that NBC's been very, very much so guarding this tape. And so I believe that that tape belongs to the American people. We are going to be sending a letter asking for that tape. And I would encourage everyone to ask NBC to release that tape to the public. It's important, not just for our investigations, but so the American people know the truth as to what happened with John F. Kennedy.
So, excuse me. There was a deadline, yeah? Remember that? We're going to have all the files of the JFK. Boom. Here's the rest of the files of the JFK assassination. There's still a couple of pages. What do you think? They're just going to whip it out and just show us everything? I can't stand it. I really can't. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. The more they dig, the more the blockade gets put up. Just because you have perfect lips and a beautiful head of hair, it doesn't mean you get everything you want. I mean, you could try. But, you know, when it comes to this, I don't think we'll ever really know the truth. I thought that was the end of it with JFK. So, the show is GUFON. That's where you're at. And the reason I show you that is to tell you and to show you our government, no matter how honest and how heartfelt they sound, and no matter what they think they can do, and they sure do mean it. She means it. She does want to bring the truth out about that, this, and the aliens. She does. She said it earlier, remember? This is what we want to do. We want to bring the truth out about this, that, and the other thing, and aliens. And I said what? What did I say? Good luck. Uh-huh. Good luck. Ain't gonna happen. Oh, yeah. We may find out, maybe MJ-12 wasn't as legit as we thought. Don't care about 100 years ago. Don't care. And I played this because we all know the government thinks we're crazy. No, but they tell us we're crazy when we know we're exactly where we're supposed to be, doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing, and seeing what we're supposed to be seeing. And they tell us, don't trust your lying eyes? Why would they tell you that? You see it. Hey, did it look like a duck? Yeah. Did it act like a duck? Yeah. It's a fucking duck. Yeah, I know. But they said it's a wolverine. Why? They say catch it and prove it. Oh, I'm looking right at it. That looks like a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck! No. They're evil. You know, that's an evil thing to do. It's evil. Just be honest and say we can't tell you, and I'm not going to. And then walk away. Piss off. All right? At least I know you're not going to tell me. I'm not going to bothering you anymore. I'll just yell at you. Tell you what a loser you are. And that, you're part of the problem. Oh, we're trying to full transparency with the government. Bullshit. You pay us to keep secrets, not that one. That one we want to know. You can't know it. Is anybody still alive from those days? No. Well, but there's legacies and people, their parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, and then it's going to go all the way up and escalate to those people, and then they're going to be harassed, and maybe they're going to be assassinated, so we can't take that chance and show you who it was. Sure you can. You just don't want to, because it's deeper and darker and dirtier than anything we can imagine. No, we imagined it. And we watched it on television. A man's head get blown off while his wife tries to scoop it up and put it back in her purse. Oh, here, John, you left your brain all over the back of the car. I didn't mean to do that. My head just exploded. And I got these migraines. I know. I told you one day your head's going to explode. Yeah, it sure did, huh? Pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Vafangul. Friggin' government. That's what they're doing to ufology. See how it all ties in? Because they can say it. And if you don't believe it, you're the crazy one. You're the conspiracy theorists. You're the eyes that lies. Wait, no, what? Your lying eyes deceive you. Okay. I'm still going to believe what I want to believe. And I believe my eyes over your lies. So with that being said, nothing's changed, right? Nothing's changed. All we have from Paulina Luna Lunatic, nice lady, I don't mean that. I'm just being a dick because I'm mad. I'm mad because I thought we were going to get all the files. And now we're going to have that same problem in the next category, which is ufology. So when she says, we've got all the files on Roswell, the truth, the justice, and the American way, boop. And she puts down, a nice pile of bullshit. And, we're looking through it. Yeah, there's some stuff missing here. Like what? Chicago O'Hare. What happened? Where are the pictures? Oh, that there weren't. I mean, this is what you found. This is on the internet. You know it's all redacted. We're not going to see anything. I want to know what happened on gate whatever it was in 2000 whatever in Chicago O'Hare. I want to know what that disc-shaped object was, because I believe we're lied to. Because you know that cloud? Remember they said, oh, it went and punched right through the cloud. No, it didn't. Sorry, it didn't. I don't believe it. That was an ice crisper cloud. You know, the ones that they crystallize and they create a circle and it looks like something did shoot through it. Nothing shot through it. There's a lie. There's a lie. Maybe it did go straight up. Maybe it did go through the cloud. Or maybe people just saw the cloud and assumed that's where it went through. This is why I don't like that story. This is why we need the video evidence. This is why they're hiding it from us, because it's something, I bet it's something like the drone technology we're seeing. I'm telling you, this drone thing that's been going on, there's something else happening. Now, bringing it all back to that light phenomenon, that glitch that's going on from Mr. MBB 333333 channel, is it possible that the drones are using some sort of energy like a Tesla coil to propel them through the atmosphere with impunity without having to worry about recharging, without having to worry about having extra batteries, without having to worry about being caught because you got to go and you got to get. No, they can stay up there for 2-3 hours. And they don't look like the normal drones we see. So what does that tell you? What does that mean? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Everything is very wrong. Everything's wrong. Like, I really do. I think about this stuff like you wouldn't believe. Why do the drone thing? I don't understand it. The only thing that makes sense to me is that as soon as Trump won the presidency, the drone show stepped up. We all saw it. And it ended, not really, but the media stopped talking about it every hour the day after he was inaugurated. It's weird. It's weird. It has to do with somebody trying to disrupt the Trump inaugural, the win. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to take him out. Maybe that was a distraction, you know? Maybe one of those things had something attached to it, right? And they got us used to seeing them fly around everywhere, and people just started getting used to them by month number 3. And maybe they were trying to take out some people, and maybe they did. Nobody even know, you know? I don't know. I think, though, that that if you attach something to explode, God, on one of those drones, that is a very good weapon to use. They can go 100 miles an hour. You know, they can go fast. Wouldn't be hard. Oh, look. Oh, they're waiting there at a stoplight. Done. Done deal. You just got to remember to scrape off the serial numbers or leave the serial numbers on there to blame somebody else. There's a million reasons why that drone show happened and is still going on. All right. I have a lot of stuff to play. So I'm going to play this. No, I don't want to show that now. No. Let's get rid of that. No, I got to put that in. No. What is this? Japan is currently holding a parliamentary General Assembly hearing on UFOs with Christopher Mellon, Tim Galladay, and Representative Eric Burleson in attendance. Whoa. Oh, wow. Check this out. From Area 503 of all people. Where's he been hiding?
私も大丈夫なんですよね。はい、ありがとうございます。というふうにお答えいただければと思います。
So Mr. Asakawa said he had served in the National Security Committee for 2 years. And at the time, Mr. Hamada here was Minister of Defense. And while he was asking questions about UAPs, his party told him not to. But now they are more accepting, and even the General Secretary of our party is here. So he sees some progress.
Oh, that's great. It's still in Europe, it's still not something that the governments there are very open to, I'm afraid, or the press.
私も大丈夫なんですよね。はい、ありがとうございます。というふうにお答えいただければと思います。
So Mr. Asakawa said he had served in the National Security Committee for 2 years. And at the time, Mr. Hamada here was Minister of Defense. And while he was asking questions,
that had to be one of the worst clips I think I've ever played. Let's just imagine it never happened. I have some really interesting things to show you. I do. I'm just going to play them. All right, let's get into a little Egypt. This is what the alleged scans, you know how they scanned the Egypt plateau, what it unveiled about the Great Pyramids of Giza. In 4, 3, say 2, and go. I don't know anything about this, but it looks legit to me. Hey, come on. I don't know. I got more. Hold on. Oh, yeah. All Egypt. So Randall Carlson on how the pyramids were most likely built. This is the guy who, with the, I can't remember the other guy's name, figured out the Upper Dryas thing and the floods and the catastrophic events that happened 12,500 years ago with the major floods across the U.S., reshaped the landscape here and all that stuff. That's that guy. This is about 6.5 minutes long. And he says, I believe they were able to, I'll just play it. What am I talking about? Sean Ryan show, by the way.
Stonehenge, Easter Island, the pyramids, Machu Picchu,
Graham Hancock,
all
there
these
he is.
seem
Thank
to
you.
line up, you know, with the stars line
You
up
didn't
with
miss
each
anything.
other. And I think, I don't know too many people left that are buying the ancient Egypt, the pyramids were built with by lifted stone that weigh tons, thousands and thousands of pounds with sticks.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those stones are 50 100, 200 tons, even bigger than that.
It's almost interesting that even wound up in the educational system to begin with, and that I mean, when I was going through, I mean, nobody challenged it.
No,
you know, and now today it seems to be the complete opposite.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, people are really beginning to question. And the thing is, you could look at it as an anomaly. And one culture at one point in history said, hey, you know what? We're going to quarry and move 200-ton stones just for the heck of it.
Right.
But you see the thing all over the world. All over the world, they're doing these incredible structures with these massive stones. And, as a builder, I have, had to move heavy weights sometimes. And, of course, we'll bring in cranes and things, which presumably they didn't have back then, or front end loaders, or lift up a 1-ton beam.
Yeah. Do you have how do you think that was done?
I've been asked that question a lot of times, and I don't know the answer. I last year in February, I went down and interviewed with Tucker Carlson. He contacted me, said he wanted to interview me. I didn't know what he wanted to talk about. I get down there, that's what he wanted to talk about. We get in the studio, and he says, how did they do that? Mm-hmm. And I said, well, to be honest, I don't know. I've been thinking about this for decades. I don't know. I have some ideas of which direction to go now that I didn't have even a year or two ago. However, my understanding of the science of it is not to the point yet where I feel like I would fall on my face if I attempted to explain these thoughts that I have had about how such a thing might be accomplished.
I need to introduce you to my friend Chris Beck, but
that's amazing that even he doesn't even want to. Just guess a little bit. Give us a hint. No. Well, come back and finish that up in a little bit. We've got others who have their opinion. And did the building of the pyramids involve giants using sound-based levitation technology? See, that's what I think they had. I think one day somebody was blowing a trumpet, and I don't know, maybe more than a snake rose out of the little basket. Maybe the basket rose, and they're like, hey, wait, do that again in B minor. It's rising! Hey, right? And everybody started playing it. They were whipping around stones. Next thing you know, a pyramid was up in the air. Well, let's see, because I think that guy who built that coral castle in Florida, right by me, 4 hours away, he used this technology. I don't know if it's a horn technology, and I'm half joking, but sound technology.
The guy who posted this video claims that he has finally solved the mystery of Egyptian pyramid building and the mystery of Edward Leeds Calnan. But who is Edward Leeds Calnan? It is believed that this man learned the secret of pyramid building back in the last century. Having a height of 1 meter 50 centimeters and weighing 55 kilograms, he single-handedly moved coral blocks weighing up to 40 tons and built with his own hands the famous Coral Castle in Florida. The man built it at night behind a high fence, but people who were able to spy on him claimed that they saw the giant blocks just floating in the air. And this is a video of our time. It shows giant blocks levitating from sound waves, and you can lift any rock. Scientists suggest that most likely the creators of the ancient pyramids had special tools that allowed, with the help of sound, to lift giant blocks. For example, as on this video where the guy with the help of sound vibration from the pipe raises a piece of metal. By the way, do you think people could have built the pyramids 5,000 years ago? Or were they built before us by a past advanced civilization?
Question. Now we have to ask, who drilled those pipes and anchors and magical cubes underneath the ground? This is so bizarre. So, what if now they triggered maybe an alarm? Oh my God, they found it. The alarm's going off on some distant galaxy. Earth, Giza, Plateau, whatever language, right? They're like, holy crap, there's a civilization that found this? We got to get over there. They come over, takes a little bit, and this could be our disclosure. They may come here and tell us we can't go near. Maybe there's a weapon down there. Maybe there's a reason why this stuff is, all the way underground, buried forever. Allegedly, we thought so. But it's a good thing we put an alarm system on there. God, I really do hope there's an alarm triggering the call of ancient civilization that really isn't that ancient at all. They're just living life. We rang the doorbell. God, I pray for that to be true. Anyway, it's exciting. It's an exciting time. Oh, it's a very exciting time to be alive. Why am I doing that? Stupid. Okay. So, I can't segue into that. So, this is interesting. We could say what happened at Holloman Air Force Base in 1964 with the right, those Egyptian-like beings that showed up. Yeah. There's video of that, If that's real, there is video, they say. Can you imagine if the task force found that video showing those Egyptian-like beings? It's probably just headdress. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know. I get a little bit, I get a little bit gullible in my ways because I want it to be true. I really do. It's exciting. It's good to talk about. If they're thinking they got the truth, it's good to talk about. If they know it's a lie and they're talking to us as if it's the truth, that's bullshit. I don't like that. Go.
Out of these craft emerge.
The volume's on them. See, it's all the way up.
Three beings, not of our world.
Three beings, not of our world.
They extended a greeting to
They extended a greeting
Air Force personnel.
with Air Force personnel.
Two worlds. The visitors carried a device that translated their alien language.
The visitors carried a device that translated their alien language, he said,
Perfect English.
into perfect English. Very cinematic. I mean, come on, get to the point, will you?
A meeting of minds.
A meeting of minds.
Different realms.
Oh, look at that. You know what that is? Alexa. Alexa, can you translate alien click-clack to English, please? Sure, not a problem. Whoever speaks first, I will translate, and then you alternate your answers. I will answer for each alternate. You may begin. Right? And they speak, and then Alexa or whatever goes, he said, up your nose with a rubber hose. He must be watching Welcome Back, Kotter. Yes, he said he loves John Travolta. All right. Here's another video. Now, this guy did something that I was going to do. He asked AI how the Egyptian pyramids were built. Now he can't sleep. I haven't listened to this yet because I wanted to be enthralled as you are about to be. What is going on? Why am I out of focus? You ready? 3. This guy asked AI to show him how the pyramids were built. Go. Jesus. No. I don't care how big of a being this is. There's no way they could pick up 100-ton blocks like this. No. Sorry. Not buying it. Not buying it. This is what AI said? I don't buy this. This looks like he made it up. Ha 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 ha! Stupid. No. This isn't true. That's not showing. That doesn't tell us how the pyramids were built. It just shows us weird beings lifting bulky objects. Terrible. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. And I apologize. Let's move on. I try. All right. Couple of good videos to show you here soon. Okay, well, this is a little bit lengthy. Let me see. Okay, let me see here. There's this post about a presentation about what they allegedly found. And there's supposed to be a video, and I think I have it here, but that's not it. Nah. Yeah, it's not. It didn't work. Okay. Well, I'm not going to show you. All right, alleged. I'm going to show you now about 4 or 5 UFO videos. With the first one, I don't know. This is wild. Allegedly leaked NASA video shows a pyramid on the asteroid RQ-36. Is this real? When they went to that asteroid, they're now saying they saw a pyramid built on it. I know, I just repeated what I read. But I'm blurry, so I didn't know if it was fuzzy when you heard me. All right, here we go. I don't know if you can tell. Is this on? Oh, shit, that's still there. Sorry. Where is it? Oh, there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I haven't watched this yet. Oh. Oh. That's just an upcropping. Oh, I don't know. That looks pretty legit. Like, why build a pyramid on there? You know what I mean? I guess if you have the technology, maybe it's easy. Maybe it's not hard. Maybe, seriously, maybe it's easy to build the pyramids. And that's why there's so many. I bet you it's easy. Jeanette, that's the most beautiful gift. Jeanette supported GUFON with a very nice gesture on the PayPal. Thank you, Jeanette. The angel of GUFON. That's not a joke. That's the real, like, you know. Thanks again for being a supporter. And if you guys want to help support Truthology for Ufology, we're here, whether you do or don't. But we do stuff. We do that. You know, this is the job. Anyway, you know, we rely on you guys to help. So if you can, cool. Maybe become a member. It's up to you. All right. Did I show this video? No. Yeah. All right. Oh. So they're saying the Black Knight. You guys know the UFO Black Knight? Yeah. Oh, this is another capture of the Black Knight. Oh my gosh, Jody. Hey. Jody. You didn't have to do that. Oh, Jody 75 says, with the $15 we always round up here at GUFON. Thank you so much, Richie, and everyone for a fun show. It's made my day. I am so happy to hear that. I know you're going to catch me on an emotional run here. I could cry right this second, but I'm not gonna. I could. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That alone. That comment. That makes my day. It does. Thank you very much. So happy that you found some place where maybe you feel comfortable, you know? It's not easy to find chat rooms or channels where people can really just be themselves without being ridiculed or abused, you know? So anyway, I hope you find that here and anything else that's positive. I do speak very negatively in this field on a lot of things. Well, it's not my fault that I think these people are lying to you, and then we find out they are. So who's the bad guy? You know, maybe I sounded like I was just talking out my ass, but then 5 months later we found out that happened to be true, but nobody believed. When are people going to start trusting GUFON? Probably never. So maybe I need to rebrand it and say new GUFON, or call it GUFON U. Thank you, Jody 75. Very generous. Mucho gusto generoso is what we used to say. What was that new video I had up yesterday, right? Is it working now? It should work. Thank you, Jody75, for the super chat of 15 echoes all over the world. Mucho gusto generoso. Oh, yeah, that's how I used to do that. No wonder why people hate me. You know what? There. I hope that makes you sneeze. It's going to make me sneeze. All right, we got a little more to go. I want to show you the video. So show the video. All right. In 3, 2, and for you. This is supposedly... Oh, my God. You're kidding me. I haven't watched it yet. This looks fake. This looks so stupid. Why do they do this? You know what I mean? Like, why bother? Like when a person makes this, do they sit back and they say, oh, everybody's going to love me for this one? Oh, look how good I did. Is that what they do? They sit back and admire the work that they did, and how they're tricking everybody that believes. Not everybody's going to believe. It's so weird that somebody would even make this. Now, on the other hand, they're claiming this is real. I don't remember the Black Knight satellite being this way. It seemed a little less, I don't know, proportionate. Because I remember the Black Knight satellite kind of reminded me of Tetris. What the? All right. I'm done with this. It's bothering me like you wouldn't believe. Want to go back? Let's go back to this. Finish off this little, hey, where is it? Where'd it go? Is this it? Ah, I found it. Oh, I see how that works.
Okay.
Fascinating guy.
So you got some ideas?
He is, he used to work for he was a SEAL and then he worked for the Pentagon. He's basically, in a nutshell, a mad scientist and just a brilliant.
We like mad scientists, actually.
A brilliant mind, but he talks a lot about everything is frequency and vibration.
See, that's exactly the direction I would go.
And do you believe in 0-point energy?
I haven't researched it enough to say I believe in it, but I do think that there are forms of energy that are orders of magnitude more efficient than anything we're using today.
I mean, if you put... I believe they were able to harness some type of energy out of the earth to move those. I don't see any other way.
That's exactly the direction I would go with it.
And I mean, if you put if you just put a block or a paperweight or whatever on a table or on top of a speaker and apply frequency and vibration, it moves on its own. And so if you had some people guiding where that needed to be moved, that seems to be the only... I don't know how the hell you would do it or how you would harness the energy or create frequency and vibration to be able.
And that is where the alien technology separates that intelligence from us. We can't figure out how they're doing it. Now, we can give some, basics, like you saw earlier, putting the blocks on a flat surface. It looked like a copy machine, right? And then they turned it on and the blocks go up 6 inches. That's different than moving 200 tons and gently placing it perfectly in place without damaging anything, losing control, damaging the thing, the block itself. Yeah, it's really an amazing technology. I think it's real. But how I don't know. In the pyramids, I heard, and I don't know if this is true, I think it is, but there's no hieroglyphs showing how the pyramids were made. They don't show ramps. They don't show pulleys. They don't show streams of water, liquid. None of that stuff. Isn't that weird? The most important thing that we think they could have created isn't even anywhere on the pyramid. I mean, that's what pyramids were being used for, to document deaths and the goings on, like a library, right? Of the person who lived and those around them. I don't know. Very strange, though. There were no hieroglyphs in the 3 pyramids talking about anything. And if they're for kings and or maybe queens to bury them, they're the bodies. Where's the ceremony? I mean, really? It doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense,
able to vibrate the earth to get people. I mean, basically, we're talking about levitation.
Yeah.
And I just don't see any other way how to do it. But it seems to be the only logical explanation that.
I think levitation was probably a scientific reality to ancient cultures. Interestingly, the stories about the Ark of the Covenant, it was sheathed in gold, and it would have been extremely heavy. would have been very difficult for people to lift.
Oh, yeah.
And move. And I've seen some calculations of how heavy the damn thing would have been.
1,000 pounds.
And, it was carried on staves because no one, according to the accounts, no one could touch it.
Right.
Lest they would get fried somehow. But I noticed, interestingly, that, the tribe that was the only tribe that was allowed of the 12 tribes to actually transport and move the Ark of the Covenant. Do you know which tribe that was?
I do not.
The Levites.
The Levites.
Mm-hmm. Levites. Levity.
The Levites is the form of the word levity. Shut off.
Levitation.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And, having looked into some of these mystery religions.
They tell us the truth. It's right there in front of our faces, under our nose, behind our backs.
Like Kabbalah and stuff that say that there's hidden meanings to the words in the language.
Yes.
Homonyms and synonyms and things that, that's the whole basis of the Kabbalistic system.
I get excited.
That caught my eye, and I thought, that's an interesting coincidence.
No matter where you're watching Sean Ryan Show from, if you get...
Shut up. Shut up, rabbit. TV show. Bugs Bunny and Friends. Come on. All right. I want to show you this. This is unreal. I remember when this came out and we all lost our freaking minds. Remember when a UFO showed up on the ISS Live? And then people started saying it's fake. I think Third Phase of Moon posted this and it went viral, sort of. Look at this. This is real shit. I know this one's a legit one for sure. See, this is why I stay. Because the legit stuff is good. And it means something. And this thing leaves the orbit. That's why it just doesn't go around, right? It leaves the orbit. Leaving orbit, going to sun, going to sun, going to sun, leaving orbit, going elsewhere in the galaxy, going to sun, transport and go somewhere, transport and go somewhere else. Not here, somewhere else, but not here. Jupiter, Earth, not here. Astronomical, have a beer. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shining in through the sky at night. Looks very bright, 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 bright. Again, that looks like, a fake sun. All right. Remember that? This. Forget about that. Remember this? It had that two-tone top. See it? Kind of like a gray silver. And then over here, it's kind of like gunmetal gray, as they like to say nowadays on new cars. Would you like to get that in a gunmetal gray? Ooh, gunmetal gray. I like the way you slipped in gunmetal. You couldn't just say gray. Oh, I see. I know a lot of guns that don't have that color. I mean, really? What color gun is this from? Do you like it or not? So, yeah, then get it. Shut off. All right. But that was real back then. I think that was in 2005, 7, somewhere in there. Some good stuff. They don't give the date. Oh, 2020. I knew it was a few years ago. Does it feel like it's been 5 years since Coco came? It feels like 2 years. I liked it when we shut down. I thought it was cool because I knew it was something that was historic. It's never happened. And that was when I decided to drive around Phoenix and go to the hospitals to show the lies that there weren't 4-hour waits at the hospital. Nobody was there. Unbelievable. Anyway. All right, I got this sighting I want to show you. I can't forget this one. This is real. I think I've shown this before, but these are 3 balls, spheres, as the kids like to call them, that are just, hanging out in a triangular formation, not that far apart from one another. But the video, it's known. So here you go. Right? Isn't this that one from Canada? Russia, okay. I knew it was in another country. What happened there? What's going on? Why did it disappear? All right, there, now he's in focus. Tom DeLonge shared a photo with me? It just popped up on my phone. That's weird. Look at this. Okay, by the way, I now remember this video. It's fake. This is a student who did this to see if he could fake people. What he's doing is CGI moving that glass piece. He did it with another video, and he was using sunglasses. That's right. This is fake. Shit. And I thought it looked good. Now I remember. When the memory hits, it's the shits. Stupid. I knew that was garbage. God dang it, Rich. All right. Another earthquake. 7.1 strikes near Tonga. A couple of years ago, remember when the volcano Tonga erupted? And it was caught on satellite. First time it's ever happened that they caught an eruption happening the same time that the ISS or satellite was passing over and took pictures. But what's going on here? By Pangai. There's Tonga. Okay. By Australia up there, Papua New Guinea. Remember when that happened? That's the picture they took when it originally happened. And this is the earthquake measurement. Wow. Pretty wild. Pretty violent right here. And then just fades away into aftershocks. Aftershocks burden like a bed or criminal. How stupid I am. All right, let's go back on that. Ooh. Okay, we can get rid of that. So, Dr. Richard Haynes says he found proof in over 200 cases worldwide that proactive method like CE5 works. Says he set out as a skeptic to disprove proactive communication by humans towards the phenomena, but has been unable to disprove it. Bull. I never trusted Richard Haynes. First of all, I don't like his name. Dick Haynes. Come on, what are you what is that, a joke? Let's hear what he says before I keep talking. Oh, Leslie Kane and Ryan Graves. Every day for 2 years? Yeah, every day. That guy.
To disprove it. I've never seen anything myself. But
okay. You know, end of story. Interview over. I never saw anything else myself. Done. Get him out of here and his dick, Haynes. How can you?
But I leave that door on much of this subject. And trained as a scientist, I'm looking for evidence to disprove it. I've never seen anything myself, but I leave that door open because I might, and that's fine. But in the process of meeting a lot of people over the years,
sounds like he's
and
bullshit.
doing some in-depth research on this, I set out as a skeptic to say that there's no case where humans have tried to communicate with the phenomenon. Now, fast forward to the CSETI organization by Dr. Stephen Greer, and he put an organization together to do exactly that, to be proactive towards the phenomenon. And I must say that the UFO community in America particularly has been very passive. And what I mean by that, they have done interesting things, but they sit there and wait for the phenomenon to appear. Now, what Dr. Greer has attempted to do is to develop an approach which is proactive and organizes the participants, the humans, in a way that might somehow attract the attention and get a response back from the phenomenon. And that's what he claims to have done. Now, I set out to disprove that. I really did, because I didn't think it really would work. It wouldn't happen. And much to my surprise, after doing a lot of reading and searching, I came across over 200 cases worldwide, not just America.
This is going to play a big role in my decision on whether I can trust another word coming out of this guy's mouth. Did he just say a cross or a crossed with a T? If he used it with a T, end of story. I got to find out.
I really did, because I didn't think it really would work. It wouldn't happen. And much to my surprise, after doing a lot of reading and searching, I came across over 200.
That's it. Enough. No way will I listen to a guy who thinks he's going to be smarter than you and me, who doesn't even know the correct way to pronounce a cross. That's like a guy in the comment section who called me a loser. I'm a loser. Guys, if you're going to call me a loser, spell it with one O. Two O's is looser. And mine, singular possession, there's no S on the end of it. It's not mine's. It's mine. It's the lesson for today. I mean, these are words you grow up with. You don't even need to go to school to learn how to spell those or know what they should be. You just choose to sound stupid for whatever reason. Across. God, I can't stand it when I see people who are supposed to be smarter than me being dumber than me. You know what that tells me? That they're smart only in that one subject, but the rest of their lives, they're in shambles. I bet you. Doesn't know how to do laundry. Doesn't know how to wash a car the right way. Probably uses the same towel for the inside and the outside. Friggin' drying idiot. Right? You know those guys? I'm going to use it on my tires and the dash and the windows. No! Right? Doesn't know how to paint a house. 2 coats, Jack. Right? You know these guys? How do you climb a ladder safely? With 2 people. I mean, I can go on and on. This guy, he may know some things but he's stupid in everything else. It's true. It's true. You got to be the jack of all trades in this field. You want to be somebody, do somebody, want to prove somebody wrong? You got to know how to do it. And not just one way. Can't be a one-trick pony. You got to know how a cloud is formed. You got to know how a balloon looks, how a plane acts, how a flare shimmies. You need to know it all. And then you get a video like this one from 2010. Now, I remember when this came out, I still don't know if we figured out what it was. But this is weird. It's from Sweden. Check it out. All right, it's the space station, right? Isn't that what it was? Isn't that what they found out? The space station is just out of focus. Right? Isn't that what it is? Well, what's this? Why isn't it? What is this then? What is that dot neck? What is that? Following it. Yeah, that's weird. Could it be a rocket booster or a UFO? And they tell you to think with your heart. UFO Sweden 2010. Think with your heart. All right, that's the space station. Can we end it? All right. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. To warn you about the space station. Here's a video we've seen once before. I think it was in a third phase of moon video, but let's take a look and see what you think. Is this object actually morphing into another object? Here we call it a shape-shifting UFO, or is it just a balloon? You be the judge. Here we go.
Finally, someone with an S23 Ultra Samsung.
What does that even mean? Who cares? I got one. Hey, who said Richie? Derek. I see you there, Chief. Thanks for the comments on the other channel. There you go. There you go. Paul Richardson. How you doing, Chief? Love to see everybody. Thank you. Hellfire Studios, did you see me at your channel last night? Did you see I left a comment, a thumbs up? Good to see you, man. That game was awesome, by the way. Yeah, that was a good game. That was really in-depth. I was rooting for everybody. All right, we've seen this thing before. Nobody knows. They're calling this the COVID balloon UFO. Coco 19. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but to me it looks like a balloon. Music's gotta go. Boop. Right? I heard this Persian comic drew Donald Trump about Chinese spy balloon. Yeah, I think I saw that too. Yeah. I think I saw that. About 2 weeks ago, actually. 2 or 3 weeks ago, yeah. Who's this? Aaliyah. Well, if that worked, there would be unicorns. Believe really hard on padded rooms. Big Bova 1, how are you? Avoid and dismiss. The wall grows bigger. Welcome. Welcome. Oh. Is it time for lefties losing it? Do we do that on this channel? No, we don't do that here. Be nice. We don't do that. I got a video I want to show you, though. This person said, this is, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, is this? They remove. No. No. Okay. It's the space station. Somebody else is trying to make like they did it. They saw the same thing. Yeah. There's one more thing I have to show you. UFO captured following rockets. Oh, on CNN. Yeah, I forgot to show you this. Check this out in 8 seconds or so. Hold on. This was on live TV, by the way. It's not fake. I can't guarantee it anymore. Really, I can't. Check it out.
What's that?
Oh my God, I didn't know it was this. Sorry, I was just repeating what the kid said. Look at this. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, this looks weird. What is going on?
How did?
What happened?
What's that?
Okay, hold on. Oh, it's the Iron Dome defense. Oh, that's what the name is. I couldn't remember. So this dot is in on it? I'm not sure. Is that dot in on it? Or is that just a reflection? Shut up.
How did?
I don't know. I'm a little confused. But for those of you who understood the video there, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I wanted you to see it for you, not for me. For you, I did that. And that guy did look like George Floyd. Looked just like him. Wait. Hold on. Okay. This was last night. Third phase of moon. I got to show this, though. I got to show this, yo. My peeps. Oh, sorry. I got to show you this. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, we've got the special report for you tonight. A lot of UFOs, and we're going to share it right now and give us a big thumbs up. We're excited about what is being shown around the world. Listen up.
Yes, it is intergalactic angle.
No. Not completely.
Yes. Yes, I did hear about it, but nothing yet. Really nice. Nothing yet.
I just happened to come out here to look over his shoulder and saw him up there. That's not the right call. That's not the right. That's not aircraft. That's not an aircraft.
All right, a recent video that has been made public on social media, and we're looking at it, and we're judging this as 100% legitimate. We don't see any kind of manipulation. The question is, what the heck are we looking at? We have multiple eyewitnesses on the ground, and they're in kind of shock and awe. They don't understand what they're seeing here, and we're having a hard time understanding it right now as well. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Dang, Blake, this is some badass footage. We're looking at something.
You see, the problem here, we don't get to see what happens after. Like, they stopped the video. We don't know how it disappeared, if it disappeared, why it disappeared, how it disappeared. Oh, I said that. We need to see that. Then when we see a video like this that's supposed to be historic, right? It's supposed to be historic. My God, an alien craft showed up on this guy's doorstep, and we don't get to see the whole video, or what's going on here? Right?
Floating above that building there, probably about 80, 90 feet, and it's huge. You see this kind of huge, kind of black,
I don't know.
Craft.
I don't know. I got to take your word for it.
And you see these points of light. They almost look like eyes.
It looks like, excuse me, this is some sort of little house that has a little fire burning on the inside to give it the heat it needs to make it rise up in the air. I don't know. I don't see any smoke coming out of it. I don't see anything falling out of it that's on fire. I don't see it catching fire. What? Is it a drone? I can't hear anything. I don't hear any blades. This is weird. It's just, I don't know. And what makes me mad is they don't let us know. They don't tell us anything, which makes me think we're being lied to. This must be some sort of balloon, something that we can't figure out, and they know how to videotape it, record it, and show it and edit it the right way, just for this purpose alone.
Pretty creepy stuff. Again, what's behind this? All I know is the people are on the ground.
All I
They don't
know
what this
is I don't know.
This one's really amazing to me because it
No, it's
reminds
not.
me of the cartoon Iron Giant, the head of Iron Giant with the cube head. And, I'm really wondering, what are these points of laser lights on it? I mean, it kind of looks like lasers to me.
Lasers?
I'm curious to know. At first,
What
looking
does
at
she
it,
mean?
it almost seems to be floating like a
I don't
balloon,
see
but it's so
lasers.
massive in comparison to the building. It's obviously not a balloon. What are your thoughts, Blake?
Obviously?
When we're looking at this,
It's
once
obvious?
again, it does have this it seems like almost a building floating up there in the sky. And notice the building below it. There's no lights.
I got to admit, this thing ain't that big. I mean, it may be 10 feet, right? 10 by 10, maybe 10 by 7, 10 wide, 7 whatever.
Whatsoever. I'm
Eh.
not exactly sure of the exact location of
Something wrong
this
in Denmark.
experience, but we're looking at something that's still unexplained. Brent,
say a word.
Is there any kind of means of propulsion, some kind of drone that would look like this? I don't think so.
No, absolutely not. We're seeing something that's not normal. It's descending, no prop propellers, none of that. This is the kind of stuff that we think could possibly be otherworldly.
So I want to get...
Let's do this. Let's see if we could find an otherworldly drone. Square drones. I'm going to bring you in 3. Ready? Go. I said go. Square drones I typed in. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Look at that. They exist. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I'm going to type in cubed drone soon. But, let's take a little gander and see if we can find anything that can float. Drone security box. That's not it. All right, let's do this. Cube-shaped drone. Right? Here we go. Cube-shaped drone. Here we go. Now, the one we saw was pretty big. I don't think it was this one. Review and demo. The great thing about this cubic drone is that the motors... So it's not impossible. Well, let's keep motoring through here, for lack of a better term. All right. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool, huh? All right, well, they do exist, but here's the best one we've got. No sound. It's a drone and it flies, the guy says. There we go. It's connected. First flight. Okay, that's not a square, right? That's not a square drone. All right, get out of here. I don't even want to watch it. Really. That's embarrassing me. That's not how we got. It's not how we got there. Not cool. Not cool. Can we get back to that screen, please? Thank you. Get me over there. Thank you. So, see more anyway. So, very difficult to find a cube-shaped drone. Cube-shaped cameras, right? Cube-shaped drone. Not very easy. And it would have to be significant. So let's do this. Cube-shaped balloon drone. Because those do exist, my peeps. Not very many options. Cube-shaped balloon. Let's do that. Okay. This looks a little familiar, but how do they keep it floating in the right area? With strings in a very poorly lit area and a badly potato camera. Yeah, I think we're getting close, kitten caboodles. We're getting caboo. Look at this. Let's see how big these are. How big are these? Are they bigger than a bread box egg? Oh, 16-inch. Big deal. Get out of here. Can't go back? Damn it. All right, that's good. We're back. We're good enough. What's over here? Oh, look, Chinese balloon. I like the Rubik's Cube balloon. That is cool. I'm not seeing a big one. Oh, look at the shape of this one. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I knew I was going to find the answer. This is at least 10 feet. Let's see how big. How big is it? I want to see the size of it, god dang it. Inflatable Central, that's the place. It'll tell us somewhere. Size 10. You can't hear it. Oh, look at this, huh? Look at that. Look what she's doing. Whoa, that's cool. Look at that. That's a blimp. Cool. There's a Domino's. Okay. So they have big ones, all different sizes. I'm not sure. Here's some more photos. I'm not sure how big these can get, but it looks like they're pretty big in this picture too. You know? They look pretty big. So I'm pretty sure that these can get in serious size. I feel good about that. That's what we're seeing, like a 10-footer. Right? They can make these things huge. I believe we found our a place or a balloon that would be in that. Look at this one. I mean, it's huge. So most likely it's a balloon, right? God dang it. Getting wrapped up in stuff under the desk, which I thought I cleaned up or taped up the wires. All right. Well, I think we figured it out. I think we got it. What's this? Oh, this is the UFO. Yeah, look.
Everybody's thoughts here in this live premiere. Are we looking at some kind of Borg? You know, you've seen it, you've heard about it.
I think, and I just seen it wobble. Like I see what looks like strings hanging down.
on Star Trek.
I do.
AI technology.
Look how shitty the camera is. It's at night. Shitty light. Shitty camera. Shit. It's easy to hide the string-a-dings.
Kind of surveillance.
And the way it goes down behind the building tells me. And you could even see the little thing, like the inlet where you put the air in. You could see it in certain angles, hanging down.
We've got a lot of videos coming right up, so give
there
us
it
a
is.
big thumbs up. Let's
right there.
Roll it right now.
All right, roll it. This is gonna be good. Where is this? Florida? Texas? Looks like Florida in the morning. Yes, I was. Big man. That's the. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Get back. Oh, no. You didn't see it. Go back. Please.
So we're going to roll this once again. And the story behind this is we received an email with regards to just a random person driving along the coast of Florida. Didn't know that anything was going on. Just wanted to show his surroundings. And this is what's incredible is he didn't even realize he captured this until he...
Wow. I don't know.
He looked over the video.
Wow. That is so weird.
Later that day, we have no
hey man, at least he caught it, right?
This is. Brent did some enhancements here. Try to lock it down to get a good look at whatever this object was in the sky, unknown to the driver. Right
so
there in
weird,
Florida, Brent.
isn't it?
We're looking at something that is again broad daylight.
All right, next one.
It's
Let's take a look.
As we roll it, take a look at this strange one coming in from
Whoa!
Jaime Maussan.
What
he
the?
wanted us to share this with you.
Oh my. Whoa. What? Oh, people are going to say, it's a bug on the lens. Yeah, it just came around the corner. Bullshit. What is it? It's an entity. It's a skinwalker, I'm telling you. Run for your lives.
Okay, we're going to look at this. And let me tell you, we're kind of blown away here. Because
No,
we
you're
did
not.
A lot of enhancements.
You don't care.
We ran this thing through AI, Gork. We asked it, do you see any kind of elements of manipulation within this video? It came up pretty much 99% that this video is authentic.
Wait. Did he just say he ran it through an AI checker to see if this was fake?
Let me tell you, we're kind of blown away here because we did a lot of enhancements. We ran this thing through AI, Gork. We asked it, do you see any kind of elements of manipulation within this video? It came up pretty much 99% that this video.
That 1% could mean a lot. I mean, look at the 3% between chimps and humans. I mean, come on.
Video is authentic. AI could be wrong. They admit it all the time.
Oh, okay.
What's going on here is unexplained. Are we looking at something paranormal?
It looks like there were glowing eyes too. Watch.
Being
when it comes down here.
Of unknown origin. Brett, your thoughts here.
Right there. Right? Watch.
Being of unknown origin. Brett, your thoughts here.
Right there. The glowing eyes. That's a trip, dude.
Shit, this is kind of scary.
It's a freaking trip, dude.
Throwing me for a loop. Again, we're seeing this security cam capture this kind of phantom, and it's black. And then
phantom, that's a great
this
word.
Kind of red cape, kind of figure at the end. You see it kind of
red cape.
right at the end.
Yeah.
But right now, you're seeing it crawling on the walls, and it does right up to the top there, and it just transforms itself, almost morphs into another form right there at the end. Look at this thing, it's squirrely.
That is a skinwalker. Or
I almost wonder if
something.
It's moving so fast that the security camera can't quite capture it. But I mean, really, this is crazy. It looks kind of demonic to me, honestly. It's
does.
definitely really freaky.
Well, it does.
I'm almost wondering if it's something that isn't quite of our reality. Like,
Which is really interesting, Apollo. You know why? Because what have they been saying for the last how many months? We think demons and aliens could be demons and angels could be aliens. Yeah. Oh. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Just wow.
it's moving in and out of reality.
I love that.
No, when I'm looking at this, it has that Venom vibe of Spider-Man. But
Oh, yeah, it
this
does.
isn't Hollywood. And Jaime said we should share this with you. You know, Jaime Maussan, he's got a lot of controversial videos that he puts out.
But that's the field. The whole field is
very
controversial.
genuine. And this, again...
This is wicked cool. All right, what do they got? More? This is a good video. Uh-oh. I'm afraid I'm going to have to yell. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. I am going to yell. I'm so angry. I want to... God! All right, you watch it. You tell me what it is. Oh, yeah. We looked at this last week. It's airplanes. Yeah. That's all. I promise you it's airplanes. I know nobody wants to believe it, but it is. I don't even want to hear what anybody has to say. Should we listen? All right. I'm going to get angry, though, because I know it's airplanes. I just know it. I've been through this before. You're not going to make me think otherwise. All right, we get it. We get it. Oh, my God. Keeps going. Hey. Hey.
Activity.
Oh, they are.
The plethora of the activity just screams UFO
Airplane.
activity, and it's coming in from everywhere.
Airplane.
Look at this, Brent. What's your thoughts? And as we're looking at this, the motive behind the person that shot it.
Yeah, you know.
Well, the motive behind the person that shot it was to capture it.
There's a lot of activity happening in this.
I don't think he was the intent of the objects. I don't know why you would say that, but that's an interesting thing to say.
And could these be satellites? Well, I'm going to ask a few questions about
satellites.
That. I like that he's.
Did you see the bright one that just came up from the bottom? You see this?
That he's using.
Watch over here again.
Speed. Again,
watch
these
down
be
here.
Satellites? Well, I'm going to ask a few questions about that.
Right there.
I like that.
You see that? It looks like it's going away from us or straight up, yeah? But it's actually taking off, heading towards this camera. And the lights, the headlights, the takeoff lights, hit the camera, and make it look bright. And then it goes away and takes off. Watch it again. Now you can see it at a different perspective. Watch here.
I'm going to ask a few questions about that. I like
there
that he's using the high
and
speed.
And the reason it disappears, first of all, this is slightly out of focus. Second of all, they're a distance away. And I don't know what the atmosphere is showing, but you can see this looks like he's using some sort of psionic camera, right? I don't know if it's that psionic camera, but it's a nighttime camera that gives the special light, brings in light, up. Those are never clear. Let's get that straight. Being a little out of focus. And it just turned off its takeoff lights. And the reason you don't see the left or the right, the red or the green, is because it's out of focus a little bit and it's going fast, 16 times the normal speed. You're not going to see him flash. That's the truth of it.
Moving this forward so you can see the whole dynamic.
It's slightly out of focus that it you
really
purposely
are
being duped.
They disappear out of sight right in front of you. Maybe that's
I told you why, because they get to a certain distance or certain altitude and they turn off their takeoff lights. Here, watch this. Look to the right now.
Sped up just a bit, but the swarm of activity is just undeniable that
No,
these
it's
things aren't
deniable.
all satellites.
It's called
A lot of
airplanes.
these are straight up observers. Who knows?
I
You
know.
guys-
I do. I know. Sorry, I just had to let them know I know. What's this? A fleet?
Those are not birds.
No, birds wouldn't freeze in the sky. They're probably... oh!
Do you see the cluster? 3 of them?
Yeah, the cluster of 3 balloons. That's a shame.
This is way too high for birds to be in.
Too high
Let me see if I can 3 of them
for birds.
conjoined. Oh my god.
I just found out that ducks can fly over 5,000 or 20,000 feet. Something really bizarre. Yeah, like really high. I didn't think they went high, like over 2,000 feet. But then I started to remember after I was told, no, they're thousands of feet up, that, birds have flown into the engines of planes at thousands of feet up. So anyway, well, that's it for tonight. I'm starting to lose the old VC vocal cords. And we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, right here on YouTube. Thank you very much for hanging out. I want to thank the moderators and the super chatters for your support and for hanging out. Grazie. Grazie. No, I mean that. I do. Of course I do. What's the... Unbelievable. And we do it all the time, Truthology for Ufology. We do it for you. All right. And have a nice week tomorrow. Oh, it was Mother's Day in the UK. Yeah, I forgot. Happy Mother's Day to those out there. Enjoy. And happy birthday to, who was that, Jody? Is that who it was? I can't remember. To that person. I'm terrible. It was 2 hours ago. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. And if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. We don't say God bless here because it's so universally known. But being in this genre, we take it a little bit personally. So we say, alien bless. You get it? You get it? You got it. No! No! We already did that.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over and why did it stop one of the most treasured sites in Christianity? There's a new video that's looking at something.